Load game. Ready for third drop. Take a look at the outfits real quick. Huh? Let me see, did it not save? No, it did not. Alright. Let me buy my outfits real quick. Yes. I like that. I also like that. It's cute. He's nah, not a fan of the hat. In this cage ring. Who's that? I don't really remember that. Oh no, take the hat off. No, thank you. I'll go with that for now. Mew. The white version. We'll go with that. Yes. Alright. Third drop. Okay, yes, I'm playing on very easy. Don't judge me. Start episode. I swear, this is the only way I can get through a lot of horror games. Is if I focus more on the story. I don't know, I just stink. It's about like first-person shooters. Ren, a writer, is haunted by a recurring dream in which he kills a young girl during a ritual. He receives an album of post-mortem photographs located on his request by Ahsoka. Upon viewing one of the photos, Ren recognizes the very scene from his dreams. Eager to delve further into this puzzling mystery, Ren heads to the abandoned inn, in person this time, bringing along his assistant, Prue. Also, you're gonna hear a lot of noise between Harry playing Rocket League and baby girl. It is super loud. Which tells me I need to go for an even later night for horror games. I didn't even look at his outfits. Oh, and I think he had a good one that I liked too. Well, now he's cursed.
She's beautiful, but she looks sad too.
Yeah.
Isn't she the type of woman that you get nervous around?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There may be more of this stuff out there.
After you,
Shall I call Ahsoka?
No, let's go there ourselves. It'll be quicker that way. It won't take long.
So then, shouldn't you take the camera obscura?
I mean, that wasn't really...
You haven't used it yet. This could be your chance. People say there's something off about that place.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I missed. It's all on you.
Memorial portraiture. The act of photographing dead bodies was a practice in Western countries in the 19th century, a time when photography was still a rare and expensive luxury. The bodies of recently deceased family members and loved ones were photographed in lifelike poses as a solemn keepsake of remembrance. While researching the phenomenon, I discovered that a similar custom made its way to Japan as well. Known as post-mortem photographs, a small number of these photos still remain. I have been fortunate enough to obtain one such photograph, which I found to contain a certain beauty lacking in its Western counterparts. When photography first arrived in Japan, it was accompanied by the prevalent superstition that photographs could steal a person's soul. Whether anyone truly believed this or not, it surely gave post-mortem photography a special significance in Japan. If photos were taken with this belief in mind, then post-mortem photographs would not simply have been taken as keepsakes or for mourning purposes. Rather, the practice may have carried a certain deeper spiritual significance. Caution. Turin Hojo. Hojo? The camera you left me to look at is a device known as the camera obscura. Its purpose is to capture images of the supernatural, things invisible to the naked eye. These cameras are incredibly rare, with an almost mythical status in the antiques market. A few have been known to exist, but this is the first I've ever seen with compound lenses. I don't mean to frighten you, but rumor holds that to own a camera obscura is to invite misfortune. They say everyone who has owned one has either died, lost their mind, or gone missing. The cameras themselves have outlived many owners. While some aficionados do seek them out, the stories of previous owners meeting with such misfortune has had an impact on their value as antiques. My camera obscura was left to a local family after its previous owner passed away. They graciously gave it to me. I believe yours is still usable, but please do exercise caution in doing so. Sincerely, Hisoka Kurosawa. P.S. The cover on your camera obscura is broken, but it seems it originally had a box shape. I doubt you'd sell it to me, but I would like to borrow it for a while if you don't mind. I'm happy to compensate. Please think it over. Alrighty, let's see what else we can pick up or look at.
I know. I can't believe that.
What the heck did I look at? Oh, right here. It may have some information that I could use. Who knows when I might need it. Yuri's report. Found item, client Ren. Report by Yuri. Verified by Ahsoka. Find items pertaining to postmortem. Obtain if possible. Performed shadow reading. Located the album. Photographs in Ichiru Manor. Took custody. Alrighty.
Pretty bad when I can get to the air a little bit faster than somebody.
Gotcha.
I wasn't sure what I expected there.
And one more item over here. I came across this book while researching Mount Hikami. I don't think this story has anything to do with what's going on now, but you never know. The Maiden Slayer. Mount Hikami has long been steeped in legends revolving around suicide and ghosts. Revered as a sacred place since time immemorial, it was once the worshipping ground and home of many shrine maidens. Once, there was a man who fell in love with a maiden and came to the mountain in order to court her. However, she remained loyal to her duties and refused his advances. Enraged, the man killed her and threw her into the river. Man. Several days later, he returned with a torch and blade, and proceeded to brutally butcher all the shrine maidens on the mountain, tossing them into the river as he went. The waters of the mountain flowed red with blood, carrying the slaughtered corpses of the maidens all the way down to the pool of purification. It is said that the eyes of each of the shrine maidens has been gouged out. Just before killing the first maiden and tossing her into the river, the man's eyes met with those of his victim. Something in her eyes led him to murder the others. or so the legend goes. With all the maidens dead, he killed himself by cutting his own throat. The ghosts of shrine maidens, still drenched in these bloodied waters, have appeared on the mountain ever since.
I didn't hit that though.
It is said that those who meet their eyes are led to their deaths. They follow the women into the water and drown themselves. Though only a legend, the story is believed to be based on an actual incident. Local records show that the bodies of several shrine maidens were discovered long ago, and that all rituals and rites ceased to be performed from that day on.
That ball didn't go as far. I know.
Reading Rui's journal. Nosy. Mr. Ho can't clean up after himself. For someone who's lived alone for so long, he's incapable of housework. He can't cook, and he's bad at tidying up. I'm more like his caretaker than his assistant. He loses things all the time, and whenever he doesn't have a book he needs, he blows up. He usually ends up asking Miss Kurosawa for help.
There it is.
One time when I was trying to sort all his books, there was one I couldn't find anywhere. It's like it just disappeared. Miss Kurosawa found it with her shadow reading. She went into his room on her own, then came back out a little while later with the missing book. She just smiled and said something about making the invisible visible. What is this shadow reading business anyway?
It's coming again.
That reminds me of that one time I was tidying up and came across something I'd never seen before. It was like Miss Kurosawa said, the invisible became visible. It was kept inside an old box. I don't even know what it was. I put it aside to sort out later on, but when I went to take a proper look, it had vanished. It must have gone invisible again. I know.
It's almost sunset. We should hurry.
Yeah, let's go.
Anything else to look at? I think I would
There's a local
rather...
superstition warning people not to go up Mount Hakami after dusk. If you climb the mountain in the twilight hours, it'll show you a different form. Its true form. Only those who wish to die come here at that time. I think that's the inn where the album was found. This must be Ichiru Manor. So, do you think you'll be able to use the camera obscura? I think you should try it out first, just to be sure.
Okay.
Multiple shots at once. So square... Standard camera obscura lenses do not work with Rin's camera obscura. Seems easy enough.
Is the camera working?
Well, you look like you, so yeah.
Is that a good thing?
We should go.
I hear the older part of this inn, the part that's further back inside, it was part of some temple or shrine. After it became an inn, the proprietor's family lived here, but it doesn't look like anyone was a massive landslide that hit Mount Hakami. Maybe they were all buried under the rubble.
Yui, are you gonna
Hey,
talk
it
the
looks
whole
like
time?
The album you asked for was found in the old building.
Sure looks that way.
Keeps climbing down from my lap and just going like that. Dang,
The wind. Eek! So 3 people in the shadows. And an item. More items. Whoops. Got some ammo. Well, film. Basically ammo. Alright. What else? Anything? Hands waving in the dark. It's not creepy at all. Ooh, more stairs. Okay, so we need to be going this way. I feel like placing an item like that all the way back here is, a good way to have something jump out at me. Oh, like this. Yikes. We'll put that multi-shot to use. Vanquished. Okay. Alright, so if we're supposed to go this way, let me go look and see what's at the top of these steps. Real quick.
I don't think this is the way to the place Hisoka mentioned.
Okay, well it chose for me. That's okay. Now I know. We shall go this way. Oh. Creepy little room, I guess? Oh no, there's a door.
This must be the room where Hisoka found that album.
Yeah, it seems so.
Yeah. Man shrouded in darkness. Okay. Is it? Does it have this? Am I doing something wrong? Because I'm pretty sure it was supposed to, become visible once I saw it. Instead, I'm just wasting film. What the heck? What am I doing wrong? Get your camera ready and search for the object. Okay, but I see the object. Turn, turn, turn. See? Object. But I see you.